Alright, what's up? I'm Spookter Guest and I'm going to show you how to make some really cartoony characters really quick. So I got my cube, I'm going to shade it smooth, and I'm going to give it a different material, um, green. This is just so he has a different skin color. So what you're going to need to do is put a subdivision modifier, subsurface modifier, whatever it's called, and crank the view subdivision up to 2 because you're going to need a little bit more polygons than usual for this. So I'm gonna stretch this out and squash it and whatever, so I can get a nice, interesting head shape. This works with pretty much any head shape, but I like to spice it up. Maybe some kind of weird alien head. Let's stretch this out. Yeah, yeah. Go back a little bit. Put another one. Draw this in. Another one. Pull this out. So we got a weird forehead. I think it looks okay. Except the back of the head looks weird. Come on. Okay. Pull this out. Alright, there we go. It looks less like a jelly bean now. And I think that's enough vertices, but let's add another subdivision. Yeah, that looks good. No, that's too much. Perfect. So now that we got all these vertices to work with, let's put on the solidify modifier and another subdivision modifier or subsurface. But what you want to do is turn the render down to 1 because you don't need to, it's smooth enough as it is. So let's increase the interior thickness. Well, that's what the subdivision surface does. I mean, the solidify modifier does. If I delete that little piece, you can see now the mesh has thickness. So what we're going to do next is give it a face. So I'm thinking, put that right there. This will be an eye. Control R to put a loop cut. Oh cool, it went to the other side. Dadoy. Alright, and then you're going to select some faces and then hit V. And then what that does is it cuts a hole right there. And it'd work better if I turn off proportional editing. But yeah. So now we got an eye right there, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now he's got 2 eyes. And then we'll give him a mouth. Right. Actually, I think it'd look good right here. And should we give him a big, gigantic, wide mouth? Yeah, that works for him. So now we got this face, and what's happening is that the solidify modifier is giving it thickness, and then the subdivision is smoothing it out. So now he has eyelids and lips, but we don't have to actually work with eyelids or lips. We just have to work with the mesh. Then we get our face. So let's give him some facial expressions. We'll go to shape keys, add the base, and then add another one. So we'll do one for having his eyes open. Alright, let's grab the other side. Let's turn on proportional editing. Turn it down though. So this is him opening his eyes. We'll put eyeballs in there someday. So we can look around and see the world. Then we'll open up his mouth too, the same way we did the eyes. Come on, grab it. Okay. Looks too happy for me. Oh crap, I'm dumb. I edited the base. I didn't create a new shape key. I'm so terrible. What happened with the what? Oh god. Okay, he looks normal on the base. Let's just I'm bad. Start again. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do this. This will look better if I put more time on it, but now I'm scared. Ew. Ew. He's a monster. I love it. No. Yes, that one. Grab those ones. Not the back one. So now when he talks, it can be nice and subtle like this, or it can be like really weird and exaggerated like that, where it looks like a messed up turtle. But he's too happy for me. Let's grab the corners of his mouth and drag him down. Then we'll turn up the sadness. And it was like, oh. Now let's open his eyes and hopefully I don't mess up again in front of everybody. Dear Lord, I'm terrible. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's working. Now we're going to pull these out a little bit and then pull them up. So now he's just like, what? Look at the way he's coming out. And I should have planned his eyebrows better, but what can you do? So these will just be like makeshift eyebrows. We're going to try to make him look sad. I think that's a nice subtle way of making him look sad. Let's try to give him some eyes. UV spear. Smooth that schist. This around. Whoa. We'll put a mirror modifier on this. Normally I wouldn't put a mirror, I just make two spheres. But this is just for tutorial purposes. Ew. Come on, go. Oh yeah, I'm not even grabbing it. Then we'll give him... Let's make his eyes yellow. Because it ain't human. It's unhuman. Select those. Assign that. I'm not doing an eye tutorial. This is just like a weird head tutorial. I think he'd look better angry. Let's do that. I think he just looks good in general. Yeah. His anger isn't palpable just yet. Okay, that's too palpable. You know what? You look good. You just look good like that. Let's give him some teeth. Cursor to center. Selection to cursor. His teeth will be blue. Why can't aliens have blue teeth, huh? Because they look stupid. And now let's use another mirror modifier. I love the subsurface, if you didn't know that. Grabbing that out. Yeah, that makes good teeth. And then what I do for teeth, I usually just kind of, I'm just kind of fast and loose with it. I work with it in one view and then I'll edit it in a different view. So like for here, the teeth are all the way back there. So what I'll do is I'll bring them up to the front, about right here. Because when his mouth closes, it's got to look right too. Then I turn on proportional editing again. But this time, instead of connected, I just say enable. Then I just drag the back teeth back like this. Then I'll grab the front teeth too. Then I'll grab some side teeth. And then start praying that it doesn't look bad. Did God answer my prayer? I'd say yeah. Now let's close his mouth and see how well this looks. That's not his mouth. Oh God, I should have labeled these. Okay, so now I know I put his teeth too far forward, so then I just go like that, and now his teeth don't look dumb anymore. Except when I do that, but I can just fix that easily by grabbing the tops of the teeth, disabling editing, and then just pulling them up as far as possible. And hope to God nobody sees those up there. Then usually what I do for the bottom row is copy the top, flip it around, drag it down, scale it down a bit, and there we go. We got ourselves an alien monster. We'll close his mouth one more time. The teeth are almost right. I just gotta pull them back a bit. So now we got our monster. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't have ears. Don't worry, the modifiers make this an easy step. I just do that, pull that out, grab them by there. I should have done this before. Oh wait, it works. Cool. I don't have to start again. And now we got ourselves an alien. Demon Monster Man. Let's scroll our camera around and render it. That looks bad. Let's replace this light. I'll make it a nice cool red light. Or rather a nice angry red light. Put it on either side of him. Whoa, that looks awesome. Alright. Let's make the background black. We'll put a cursor to selected and then create another light. No. Point. On second thought, these red lights aren't a good idea. Yeah. Let's turn on ray shadows. Soft size 1, I guess. like to turn my samples to 8. That gives me a nice soft shadow, as you can see back there. What about some ambient occlusion? Oh yeah, ambient occlusion looks awesome. And there you go, we got yourself a new monster. This would look, a lot better if the more time and energy you put into it with thought and effort, it shows and you get better monsters than this, but you should get it. You should have gotten the idea, hopefully. So yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.